Okay, this is the answer key for the lesson 2 practice problems that start on page 18 in your workbook. It tells us that this polygon is a scaled copy of the original. Show one pair of corresponding points. So I picked right here in the corner would be 1, and a corresponding point would be over here in the corner. So you could have picked different ones, that's fine. And then it says to pick 2 segments. So I said this segment would go with this one, and this segment would go with that one. So be able to point out, that's something you need to be able to do, corresponding points. What scale factor takes the original to its smaller copy? Okay, it's going smaller, so I know it's going to be a number less than 1. And if this is 4 across, this is just 1. So 4 to 1, how do I go from 4 to 1? I'm multiplying by a fourth. How do I go? This side was 5 to 1 and a fourth. Again, I'm multiplying by a fourth to get that. So 1/4 is my scaled copy. Next one says figure B is a scaled copy of figure A. Which ones must be true? Figure B is larger. Well, no, it could be the same, it could be smaller, so that's not true. B, figure B has the same number of edges. Yes, in a scaled copy, if I look up here at a scaled copy, each one had the same number of edges because they have to be the same shape. Okay, now come down. Figure B has the same perimeter. Well, no, they're not going to have the same perimeter unless they're the same shape. It could be true, but it won't always be true. And then figure B has the same number of angles. Yes, the angles have to be the same because they're the same shape. Figure B has angles with the same measures. Yes, the angle measures are always the same in a scaled copy. In this example that was at the top, every angle is a 90-degree angle. But when we come over here, it's the same thing. Every angle is a 90-degree angle. All right, so their angle measures are always the same. Then let's go up here to number 3. Get that out of the way. Here, they're telling us B is a scaled copy of A. What's the scale factor from A to B? Well, what do you have to multiply 2.5 times to get to 5? Because these sides are the same. So it would be 2.5. I mean 2. 2 is what we're multiplying by. So 2 is the scale factor. Then find the missing length of each side. So again, I'm going to take 1.5 times 2 to get 3. I'm going to take 2.5 times 2 to get 5. Those are my missing sides, 3 and 5. And then determine the measures of the angles. Well, remember, in a scaled copy, the angles are going to be the same. So if this is 82, this is 82 degrees. If this was 53, this will be 53 degrees. Okay, they're the same in a scaled copy. And then the last problem, 8 times 5 is 40. 8 plus 32 is 40. 21 divided by 3 is 7. 21 minus 14 is 7. And 21 times a third is 7. All right, because 21 divided by 3 would give you 7. So dividing by 3, multiplying it by a third, the same process. All right, that was lesson 2 practice.